It is morning of January 4th. We're back in Oklahoma, and figure we knock something out here right now just in case things get hectic as soon as it breaks daylight. But we're gonna go sit down on the bottom on Luke's piece, and the big 7 I call 7 up. He's been in there quite a bit lately. He wasn't in there 2 mornings ago, but they had a lot of rain come in. He was there yesterday morning. He was there last night. I gotta say, I got a good feeling he's gonna do it again this morning. It's just a matter of how it all works out. It gets a little hectic down here. You get quite a few deer that come in, and I don't think we're supposed to have too much of a wind. So I'm hoping we just got enough to get away with it. But the way our wind's blowing for this spot we're going to, it should be about as good as it gets. So we're gonna get out, get in there, and get set up, and hopefully by like a decent time this morning we got a good buck on the ground. But should be fun. Hunter's never hunted Oklahoma, so hopefully he gets a good taste of what that's like. We're gonna make the most of it, have fun this morning, and see if we can't punch this Oklahoma tag to start the trip. Hey guys, welcome back to another First Light in the Field down here in Oklahoma, back on our first sit on our second trip of the year. Just want to talk to you today about the sawbuck brush pants. I literally have been wearing these since North Dakota opener back in early September, the whole season. I've literally, whether they're the outer layer I wear or they're under some Catalyst bibs, whatever it is, those are my go-to pants. They got a super durable outside lining, they're super lightweight, and they're super comfy. So they're just a great all-around pant. Like I said, you can wear them early season all the way through mid-season, and now we're talking into early January down in Oklahoma. Temps are in the low 30s this morning, and that's all I have with a furnace base layer on. So just a go-to all-around pant. Highly recommend them if you guys want to go check them out at firstlight.com. Pick yourself up a pair. You won't be disappointed. I smoked him right.
I think so.
I mean, I didn't have great penetration, but it was right in his armpit.
Yeah. I think it looked good. Make it really look good.
Dude, I have never been full draw that long on a deer. Holy, I mean, his tail was stuck. He looked like he was hurt running away. And that, I mean, it was perfect up and down, right in the crease. Holy smokes.
I don't know what it is about these Oklahoma deer, but they just get me wound up. And I think it's just because there's so many deer around when we gotta make it count. It's not like a normal hunt where you can just, big buck walks in, you draw on them. You're literally worried about 20 other deer picking you off. That deer came in right at first light this morning, hot on a doe. We actually watched him run through the hardwoods here. He come around, and they all kind of filtered off. They worked back in. The first time he worked back in on this plot, I went to full draw on him. And of course, another deer. I don't think they caught me. They kind of always freak a little bit. He ran back out to probably 50 yards. Well, when I went to full draw, I didn't want to let up because there's so many deer on us. So I stayed at full draw for, I don't know, it felt like 2 minutes to me. It was probably 40 seconds. He ended up working all the way back in. Hunter's like, I'm good. And I've never said so many prayers, to be honest, because I was at full draw for so long. I was close to letting up. I couldn't even hold my pin steady. But I knew it was now or never. I never ranged him, I think probably 26. But my 20 just a touch high right in his lungs. It looked like I absolutely smoked him. Ran up the hill up there. And, he looked hurt. Tail tucked, and he was really trudging to get up that hill. And I'm pretty sure I could see blood sprayed on that one tree over there. But, man, I hope we smashed him. That deer is an old, mature Oklahoma. Just a big 7-pointer. First morning back. I hope we did it, man. I hope we did it.
Jeep. Ooh, some rocks.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Ooh, wet. Nothing the old Betsy can't handle. We made her. Well, it's been about an hour since the shot. What we did was just slowly packed up, went back, went to the Jeep, got stuff reorganized, and we just came back in here. So we're gonna go to where I shot him, pick up blood. We reviewed the footage a few times now, and it looks good. I mean, he was pouring blood pretty much from where I hit him all the way till we couldn't see him anymore. He had that arrow in him the whole way that we could see. It was a touch forward, caught part of that shoulder. Makes me a little worried, but the way he's bleeding makes me have confidence that we should be able to find him in a short way. So hopefully that's the case. Beautiful morning. Hopefully we can top it off with a good buck.
Bubbles in it.
Come here. As far as you can see up by them rocks, there's blood. You can see it all the way through there. Got to about 100 yards. We got to a spot where we were on our way up here. Blood was just pouring like an oil can. Lung blood, like literally spots where the blood was just all bubbles. And we seen a deer like get up, but there's so many deer in here. We didn't know if it'd be him or not. Found a spot that it looks like he may have laid down, but it also looks like he may have stumbled there too. Now he just found some blood clots. And he's going in the direction that deer did when we came in here, which really worries me. I don't know, I think we're gonna end up having to back out. Give him some time.
It's cold enough.
Oh, we ended up backing out and going to get Luke. He knows his property pretty well. He has an idea where this deer is headed, but we came back in, picked up blood. We were starting to lose blood there where we backed out. We came up over this top now and he's starting to pour again. It's been 2 hours since the shot now. Literally to the T. Just trying to make a game plan to keep pushing ahead or back out. But it's kind of one of them shots. I feel like this deer's gonna die here soon if he's gonna be dead. Otherwise, he's not gonna die. We've looked at footage numerous times. Definitely caught part of that shoulder, but man, the blood we're finding is not like a shoulder hit deer. There's lung blood, big time in it. I don't know if I just caught that one lung or what's going on. So, come up with a game plan, see what we can do. He's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. We found him.
It's right there.
Thanks again, Mike. Back-to-back years. Dude, look at the trash he's got off the character out. Look at that. Oh, man. It's crazy how small these deer are compared to ours. Like, he's 5 all day.
Yeah.
And he looks, he's on a body of a 1.5 year old back home. Gosh.
Well, he's not a 7.
No.
He's got trash everywhere.
He's got trash everywhere. I mean, he's got 3 scoreable back here. He had a kicker. I never even knew he had that kicker.
No, we never looked at him because your left side's all we looked at him.
Man. He's a sweet deer. Like, yeah, we never knew he had any of that.
No.
I never even honestly knew he had this.
I didn't either.
Jesus.
Well, the stress level was going on.
Oh, stress was bad.
Well, here he is, 2022 Oklahoma buck. I actually punched our tag here January 4th, 2023. Heck of a way to kick off another year. We've been absolutely blessed as far as our fall in 2022, and to cap it off this way, doesn't get any better. Down here at a good buddy Luke Palmer's place. He was nice enough to give me another invite, just like last year, and we actually were down a couple weeks ago and had a good hunt, just never ran into something good and didn't have it line up. I mean, we had a good encounter with a really good buck. Things just didn't work out. We were in a blind, and when Brennan could film, I couldn't shoot, that kind of deal. But I knew I wanted to come down here for 3-4 more days. So I had Rico, called him up, and we made plans to come down here and hunt to end the year here for a few more days. And this deer, he'd been on the cameras probably the last week, just about every day in the daylight. So we just needed the right wind. Wouldn't you know it, we got a north wind this morning, first day back, and he read the script just like we wanted him to, and 25-yard shot. It was questionable. I was at full draw for probably almost 2 minutes. I actually went to full draw. Another deer spooked. He made a big wheel out and around, and he ended up working back into about 25 yards and made a shot on him. And like I said, it was questionable at first, but we gave him time and waited for Luke to come and help us, and he knew right where this deer was going to be, and sure enough, he was piled up not far from where he told me he was going to be. So just an incredible hunt, another one for the books. Tagged out for 2022. I had an absolute awesome year, and the crew did too. So just thankful for the Lord upstairs. He lets us do this day in and day out, and we're off to a good start for 2023.